Crystal meth and marijuana off the streets. Sheriff's deputies in Christian County scored two major drug busts.
Zachary Bland was arrested in rural Christian County earlier this week. He allegedly intended to sell 10 pounds of marijuana. News Channel 20's Brendan Cullerton shows us why the sheriff thinks drug sales are on the rise.
John Stacy, sheriff's deputies intercepted those 10 pounds of marijuana on its way from Oregon to Christian County. Sheriff Bruce Kettlecamp says that's worth about $80,000 on the street. He also tells us new laws are increasing the amount of drugs in the community. Christian County Sheriff Bruce Kettlecamp says 10 pounds or 4,500 grams of marijuana is a staggering amount to find in a small county.
9,000 joints, marijuana cigarettes. That guy, one guy could supply 448 high school kids with 10 grams of cannabis.
He says he's seen a spike in marijuana sales now that it's legal or decriminalized in several states. Kettlecamp tells us it's also leading to more sales of other drugs.
The cartel is leaning more towards the crystal meth because of the medical marijuana that's being grown here in the states now that they don't have as much profit with the marijuana because it's already here.
County deputies seized $40,000 from a local methamphetamines dealer this week. Kettlecamp says he is optimistic, though, that the trend could change after Governor Rauner's budget address.
Our budget prioritizes public safety and proposes funding for 2 Illinois State Police cadet classes, adding new troopers to our law enforcement ranks.
Rauner says the troopers would be utilized mostly on Chicago area highways. Kettlecamp says that would prevent drugs like crystal meth from being transported to central Illinois.
Because a lot of our crystal meth, it's coming up from Mexico and it's going to Chicago. And from Chicago, it's coming down to Springfield and to Decatur.
The Christian County Sheriff's Office says somebody died from a methamphetamine overdose 2 months ago in the very house that the drug money was seized from. There were 15 deaths from drug overdose in Christian County during the past 2 years.